New at 4, the name of the first boy pulled from the river over the weekend in Chicopee has been released. Rhode Island officials confirm 11-year-old Salman Jaffrey was their student.
In the wake of this weekend's river search, where officers found 2 boys had died after submerging under the icy water, mental health services are now being called in to help the first responders who were involved.
Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo spoke with one of the clinicians helping the officers. She joins us live from our downtown studios with more. Audrey?
Jordan, we told you yesterday about the counseling available to the students who went to school with the late 10-year-old Minal Hussein. But for the officers who responded to the days-long search for the 2 boys, the clinician I spoke with tells me that the approach to mental health is much different.
It feels good to me to be able to give back to people who are doing such important work.
Joshua Miller works with the Critical Incident Stress Management Team in Western Mass, a team comprised of firefighters, EMTs, and police officers.
And people like me who are called clinicians, psychologists, social workers.
Miller tells Western Mass News after hearing the news of the 2 boys falling in the Chicopee River, he knew mental health services were needed for the officers who responded to the call.
There are always things that get to you. The death of children is definitely one of those things.
Miller says one thing he notices about the responders who work on tragic calls is the tendency to rethink their actions.
What could have been done differently? So there's always a sense of recrimination or self-criticism.
He says first responders can also form associations with difficult calls and the equipment they used.
We associate things with things that we did, objects, boats, cars, places, so it's hard not to have those associations.
Miller stresses that after situations like the one in Chicopee, it's important to hold an emotional debrief led by other first responders.
To offer the group who responded a chance to kind of really get in touch with what happened. It's really important to know that the people who are facilitating a debriefing understand your experience. We are not therapists when we go out and do this. We are really peers.
Now, I'm told that when the officers go through these debriefings, they're also trained in how to recognize the signs that maybe they're not moving on from a tough experience and how to ask for help should that happen. Live in Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.